Let's talk real estate, but not the glossy highlight reel version, the real version. Because here's the thing that most people don't realize about me. I've been on every side of the closing table. I've been the buyer, excited, nervous, overanalyzing every document, not understanding vocabulary. I've been the seller, emotionally attached, stressed, hoping and praying that things just line up. I've been the agent, advocating, negotiating, translating, and protecting my clients. And I've also been the title closer, the person making sure that the paperwork, the money, and everything actually work out. And that perspective, it changes everything. When you're buying or selling a home, you're not just signing papers. You're walking through a process, and a process with a lot of moving parts. Lenders, appraisers, inspectors, title, underwriters, timelines, movers, utilities, appliances, everything. Maybe switching schools. If one has only seen one side of the process, it's easy to panic when something doesn't go exactly as planned. But when you've sat in every chair, you learn something important. Doors don't close, we just pivot. Let me explain. As a buyer, I know what it feels like when the appraisal comes in low, or the inspection brings surprises, or the waiting feels endless. I know how heavy those moments can feel. As a seller, I understand how personal it can feel when an offer comes in lower than expected, or when repairs are all requested and you have an entire punch list of items that need to be now repaired. It's not just a transaction, it's your home, your chapter, your history. And as an agent, my job is to hold both sides steady, to read between the lines, to know when to push and when to pause and when to pivot creatively so that everyone can move forward without feeling steamrolled or blindsided. And as a title closer, that's where I learned how deals really fall apart or come together. Issues with liens, estate matters, boundary lines, missing documents, last-minute lender changes, wire delays, sellers not moved out of the home, missing sellers. We've seen it all. What I've learned is most of these hurdles aren't deal killers. They're problem-solving moments. That's where experience matters. Because when something unexpected pops up, I'm not scrambling to Google answers or passing the stress down the line. I already understand what's happening behind the scenes, and more importantly, how to fix it. I know how one decision early on can ripple all the way through closing, and I know how to communicate with lenders, title, and agents in a way that keeps things moving forward instead of escalating tension. And I know how to explain what's happening to you in plain language so you're not left feeling confused or powerless. Real estate isn't about perfection, it's about navigation. And when you work with someone who's walked the path from every angle, you get clarity instead of chaos. So if you're looking for someone who understands the whole process, not just the pretty parts, but the pressure points too, I can help. Because doors don't close, we just pivot. And together, we figure out the next move.